the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you, 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 won't you let the light shine through?
33 to 32. Yeah, what time you trying to leave? I'm gonna follow you up over to the school. What time you trying to leave? We're going to the high school. I'm confused. Hold on.
Yeah, wrong.
Oh. Who's the other Connor?
Oh, wait, what?
Oh, duh. I'm dumb. Alright. Okay, I'm going to the school. Never mind.
I've been sitting here waiting on your ass.
If that's happened, we'll be the last. Heck, even I've gotten the Connors confused.
I'm a psychopath and I was normal. Now, 33, I don't know where the doors are, so that's your job. You're leading this field trip. I'm going to sit behind because I don't know what's going on.
When I real check.
You're good. You're good.
What Ed, do you have a copy?
Go ahead.
Where's the gym doors at?
Does the route sheet say gym doors? Because it should be the front doors. That would just be the main set of doors. The gym doors is the first set of double doors, and then the front doors is the second set.
Copy.
He should be, hopefully. He needs to. Alright, well, it looks like it's just me and you for this one.
$33, go around me. What are you doing? $33, it's over here. Then 33, you're gonna pull in front of me. Okay.
When Ed said the front, I meant the front. I thought he meant the front. My bad.
No, where he's at.
I've always done handy routes here, so I don't really know about this parking.
Yeah, the handouts, those are the sped doors.
$24. You want me to lead?
Yeah. Mine is poopy.
Get a rejoin BRB.
Alright.
$33 to base.
Go ahead.
Where's Headwaters at?
On the map, if you go, I would say kind of top left, not all the way, but you see that big square body of water?
Yeah.
That's Headwaters. And the big black parking lot above it, that's where you guys are going.
Cool. And that's off the highway, right?
Just off of here. Let me teleport there for a second. That's where you're going. So if I read your sheet right, you should be going up 608, and then just go straight there.
All right, thank you.
We can't leave until 13.
Each trip has a different time depending on how far they go and whatnot.
Oh, all right. I mean, we
I'm following Field Day High School. That's what it says on my sheet.
all right. I was thinking we could go anytime. We've been sitting here for a while loading, but
We tried to time it so that everyone is done at the same time, so it's you don't have 2 people left and then everyone else is already done.
yeah, that's kind of smart. All right, thanks.
Yeah, try to get him in here.
Okay, John. Let's go.
I'm sure it feels like a long time you're waiting, but now that you look at it, it really wasn't.
Not even make that wide. Oh my god.
Are your kids alright?
The ones in the back went for a little ride.
Screwing it on down there, John.
Yeah, for reference, headwaters will be on the right once you go over the two bridges.
Pull into that little black parking lot.
Go all the way to the big one in the back. Parking diagram should have shown that.
I don't know why the hell you're going all the way around. I'm right here. 7 for return.
Well, give her to me whenever I'm 7. I'll be here.
6 is a nice bus too, you know.
Yeah. You can tell Cardinals 4 when 24 is a low roof.
We did have one higher headroom, but which was a year newer than 24, but that thing was through all sorts of stuff, so we had to get rid of it.
Which one was that?
I'll post a picture here. Say again? Yeah, when you guys go back to Jordan, I can go ahead and swap since you're at the lot. A shame that people, you know, claim a spot and a bus and then proceed to not show up and only tell me 2 minutes before we actually start. At least he told me.
Yeah,
Like,
Connor, I thought you were driving because I saw that Ethan was not. I didn't think there's other people.
No, I don't sit a lot. I can't sit a
Well,
lot.
I'm talking about.
I go to school.
I was talking about bus driver. I saw him sitting in 32 thinking he was in there for Ethan. Must have gotten rid of for 16.
25 was just recently traded in for 10 and 11. 23 and 25 went. 23 was sister to 24.
Oh.
Sad the siblings got split up.
So
Trying to find my picture.
Y'all got a low roof and a high roof in the same year, like the same order?
The low roofs were 03, the high was 04. And then we also had a low roof 2002.
That's it for the FSs that y'all had?
We had, I believe, an 01 regular size, but it was a handicap.
That's
It was 20. And that was low roof as well. And then other than that, that was it for FSs. Well, actually, I take that back. We did get an old, 2 old 98 FSs, old 10 and 11. They were also low headroom, and they were from Michigan.
My district had a mix of Bluebird and regular Thomas FS65s back in the day. Those are long gone now, though.
I'd prefer if you did, since you're just getting in it. Yeah, just as long as it's submitted before you leave. That's really all I ask for everybody, not just you, but for everybody. As long as you submit it before you leave at the end, then that's perfectly fine. If it's not in right away, I don't check them till after anyway. Dang, I saw that yellow light and I knew we couldn't make it.
Y'all are still driving to your parks?
We're coming in for trip 2 right now.
Oh, there's 2 trips for your schools?
Yeah, 2 trips, just so that we could have a bit of driving, because these parks really aren't that far away. So.
Well, yo, Connor, we have to do a second one?
Yeah, we're gonna transfer, but we're gonna do this one.
No, we're basically just doing shuttle runs, pretty much. But we do 2 trips, that way we actually can get some driving in, and not just sit there for an hour and then make the short 5-second trip back.
Well, Well, it's what they do in real life, so.
It is, but I know no one wants to sit here and game for an hour and do nothing. We decided to do 2 trips and just move the entire school and just do, 2 grades at a time.
Obviously for COVID reasons. I mean, it does make sense.
What's COVID?
These are all like, what, 72 passengers?
Yeah. The grades are only, I think the max is like 100 students here, so.
It fit the whole grade on it.
Pretty much. Especially Jordan.
We got 65, so we could probably fit the whole grade on 4 buses, I'm thinking. 3 or 4, because we got about 200 of a grade.
26 here is our only 66 passengers, so. We didn't model it in game though, because that's a lot of work trying to, go through all the process of removing a row of seats and then spacing them all out. Because that's what it is. 26 is the same size as the rest of them, so you wouldn't be able to tell a difference unless you were on the bus and counting the seats.
Oh, that's weird.
But it does make a difference, because I've ridden 26 and you have a little bit more legroom than you do in the rest of them, which is pretty nice actually.
Yeah, New York is weird. You know how 72 and up has the double E-door? Well, what some districts are doing now is they're getting 70 passengers, so it's just 2 small seats in the back, but it's still 12 rows.
Oh, that's got to be a lot of real estate back there. Just having 1 half seat back there is a lot of real estate. You sit back there in that seat and you're like, oh my gosh, all this room.
Yeah, there's a couple districts with 70s now in the area. It's mainly Thomas's, but
I mean, it's smart. Props to them for that. They had 2 range cells to rub together.
yeah, those 70s are definitely inside.
I'm sure. Still trying to find 25. It's so far back in my pictures. I take a lot of pictures. Just now getting to last year.
Yeah, I do too. I always take them, upload them on Flickr, and just delete them off my storage.
I thought about doing that, but it's nice having mine on hand, because I send them on Discord all the time.
Yeah, I always just link them.
Finally found it. Alright, well, they were running a minute behind, so we'll depart at 20. What is that? I think we'll still be able to depart at 28. Never mind. I thought it was a 2-minute loading, not 3, so we'll fit it in.
30 of copy.
I'm literally at the school.
Alright, copy. I'm leaving here at 28 as soon as I am, so I can get back on track. You load the kids, and then we'll try to get back on track too. Or whatever.
Yeah, there's 25 retired. Sitting in Myers junk lot. Oh, and here's a picture of 25 about 3 weeks before that other picture. So 3 weeks earlier, there's what it looked like, where it's at.
Gotta love those high roof Freightliners. I think it's nice looking.
That was the very first bus I ever rode here at Cardinal, so I missed that thing. I hurt to see it go.
Yeah, it was sad seeing 188 go. It's the oldest bus I've ridden, like in service ever.
Wow. The very first school bus I've ridden, man, that thing has been dead for a long time now. It was a 98 Shorty Thomas 3800. Weird bus. And it wasn't at Cardinal. It was for a private school, but it was a weird bus.
Yeah, I went to a different district in elementary school, so my first was like an SBCV.
This is where I was. I was literally in the town over, so I wasn't that far away. But the thing had seatbelts. So that was annoying. And it was a short bus. And there's no wheelchair lift, just straight up short bus, like the shortest one you can get. And it had red seats. Weirdest thing ever.
The 30 passenger?
Whatever the smallest is, yeah. Had like 5 rows of seats or something like that, 4 or 5.
That's a 30, I think.
It was the smallest thing you could get.
Yeah, we got a 30 pass CE. That thing's small.
Just a couple of years after that, they replaced the bus. It was a private school, so that was the only bus. It never actually picked people up. They just used it for field trips and stuff and shuttles between their 2 private schools. And the bus that replaced it was a full-size Bluebird FS65, 2002, with a Cat 3126. And that thing also had red seats, but no seatbelts, which was nice.
They still got it?
They had it until about, I think, 2 years ago. They traded it in for a Vision, 2nd-gen Vision.
Yeah, the private school up the street from where I live, they had a propane Vision. They traded that in literally like a month or so ago for a gas Vision.
Wow. I'll have to find a picture of that 2nd-gen. I think OSB has one somewhere. I'll try to find it.
Yeah, that guy's got everything.
He's been up here, too. Like, yeah, I'm sure you've seen his Cardinal pictures before.
He's got a picture of one of my district's buses.
Wow. Yeah, he's everywhere. He's also the transportation director of Boardman, so makes a little bit of sense.
Yep.
He's a cool dude. OSBE on Flickr.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's been up here. I've never met him, but he's been in out a lot before. Literally, I think the same weekend I was there, just different times.
Yeah, the school I went to in elementary school, some guy got pictures of their lot a couple days ago, so it's cool seeing what's going on over there. From seeing those pictures, it looked like there's been a bunch of weird moves, like with buses on routes and stuff.
Where? I wasn't listening for a second. I was talking to you.
School I went to in elementary school.
Oh.
They had some weird moves with their routes and stuff.
I believe it. You know what's funny is we're just now getting our routes like under control. We've been for the past couple of years anyway. Before that, like things changed every single year. Routes changed, the length changed, the students who rode changed, the buses rotated. The buses even rotated drivers, which was weird. Like everyone drove everything. It was weird. Now we've kind of settled down. These routes haven't changed since 2017.
Yeah, the only thing here that's changed in recent memory is 242 and 243 just swapped routes. Like
that was the only thing that really changed here, but the route stayed the same. That was 10, or well, what is now 10, but 27 and 29.
I've been through a lot of bus drivers that are pretty freaking cool and crazy.
All the Cardinal ones are cool, even the Karen ones. Everyone's fun here.
Ooh, you almost hit me.
I know.
I'm so happy I ride a Vision now. Like, I was on a CE a couple years ago. That thing literally died in the bus loop. Like, those Max Force engines are so bad.
These Mercedes are actually kind of bad, reliability wise.
They sound so good though.
I know it's the 926 is my favorite sounding engine of all time. Change my mind.
Yeah, we had some.
That's that Detroit for you.
I love it.
All of our C2s have had Mercedes engines, but they've been gone for over 2 years now. So
I love these Mercedes. They're just not reliable. And the only thing is it's a DPF problem because they were just trying to figure out emissions back then.
how much money would it be to fix it up, like bulletproof it?
I don't know how much it is, but I know that I believe it's somewhere between 9 to 11 years of age is when the DPF will clog up, and then you got to send it in to get it cleared out. And our fleet was struck with that last year. Buses just started dropping all at the same time. It was a mess. I think we were looking at borrowing another district's bus for a day until one of our buses came back.
Yeah, we're really weird about the summer route stuff. Like we borrowed a bus because they had AC, even though we have a couple buses with AC. I guess they didn't want to. I guess they just didn't want to pull them out of the garage because they're probably buried in there over the summer.
The district we were going to borrow from is actually dead now. They got merged with another school. And I think they just got rid of all their buses. So
yeah, how do they do their fleets? Like, do they just combine them?
I think the buses, because the district that died, they had a bunch of old Thomas 3800s, and they were all low head. I think a couple FS65s, and then a bunch of CEs. And I want to say that they kept the CEs and got rid of everything else.
I'd rather get rid of the CEs and get rid of the 3800s and just keep the Freightliners.
The district they merged with is West Geauga. They have a bunch of Bluebirds and a couple CEs.
Now, that's in the same county as Cardinal, right?
Right, but they also have a lot of money. We don't.
Oh, yeah.
West G has a ton of money, so they shell out on all this stuff.
They must have, like, full LED everything and stuff on them.
Just about. I mean, pretty much a lot of places in Ohio are incandescent, but more and more people are switching to LED, so.
We're all LED where I'm at now. It's like just the people who don't feel like getting the options are the ones with the incandescents. Like the ones that lease.
Yeah, we're getting our ghetto LEDs, but hey, they look good.
The aftermarket ones?
Yep.
Yeah, we got aftermarket LEDs on a lot of the older Bluebirds. Like we got one, I forget which one it is. I think it's either 223 or 224. It's got strobing incandescent warning lights and then LED stop signs that don't strobe.
Interesting.
Like, so weird looking. Then 216's got LED warning lights on the back, incandescents on the front. So weird.
Yeah, 10 and 11 are the first buses here to have basically all LEDs, except for like the 8-ways and the dome lights.
That's lot stock for you.
Yeah, with the 10 and 11 are both stock units. You can tell they're not identical twins, though. Like, they're twins. They were probably delivered to Myers in the same batch, but they're different a little bit.
Yeah, 10 and 11 remind me of my district's 258 and 259, because those two are lot stocks. They look specced out, but underneath they're really not.
Yeah, 10 and 11 are kind of specced out. I mean, for our standards, they're pretty specced out.
Yeah, they look like this one district where I'm at. Identical specs, pretty much. I mean, but Cummins, though, it's kind of getting old. Get you a DD5 or something.
I hear from around here, a lot of the people, at least around here, our mechanic was saying that he heard that the DD5 isn't good for get up and go. Like, for a trip or something, like long distance, it's nice. But for like a route bus where you're stopping and going all the time, it's not nice. Yeah, from what he's heard.
32 is a trip bus, right? Its whole life?
32. It was a route bus. 32 replaced 22. And then it did the town route for a year. And then after that, it did the shuttle route, which is what 7 does now. It did that for a year. And then the driver quit. And it's just been a trip bus ever since.
You know what they could do? save up their money over a couple of years, then buy a big old 84 passenger DD5, spec to the brim trip bus, and then put 32 on a route.
There's talk of 32 going on a route, but I don't think it's going to happen because they like having something nice as a trip bus, which, yeah, they could save up and do that, but we really just have grants. That's how we got 10 and 11. And I think the reason why we got 10 and 11 was because of a state grant because we killed 23 and 25.
Our whole fleet's basically got understored, so we can put anything on a trip now. So we really just don't have anything assigned. It's just whatever's easiest to grab out of the lot, they take.
Here's a picture of 30. One of my friends, his mom drives bus 30, and she took it home for summer cleaning last week. There it is.
Damn. Thing is old looking, though. What is it, like a 09?
2010. Although basically 09 if you think about it. She's old. 29 is old.
Yeah. Only thing I'd change on it would be put silver frames on the windows. Those
No.
blacks are ugly.
I don't think that's a thing for C2s.
Yeah.
I've never seen a silver frame on a C2.
Or what do you call it? On the windows?
Yeah, the frames?
No, the holding the windows on, the panes or what the heck they're called.
I call those the frames, like the black frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff in between, I don't even know what I call that, but the window frames, I know what you mean, but I've never seen a C2 with silver frames. I've only seen black.
Well,
Or
hold on, because I got a picture of one with the silver.
I'd love to see it.
Gotta find it though.
our EFXs are trip buses.
What?
Pretty much. We don't really send
I'm
older buses out.
I'm dumb. I could have sworn East Syracuse had the silver frames. I guess not. Never mind.
I've never seen a silver frame C2.
For the longest time, I thought their buses had the silver. I just looked at my pictures. It's the black.
And of course, we got ourselves the oldest bus here, oldest C2 anyway.
And then yes, you do.
Let me see if I can find one of the pictures I took of the whole fleet in a line here when they were parked up. And 10 and 11, they stand out. they look specced out compared to the rest.
They do. I was so surprised when I found out they're only like 80K.
That's probably because they're just stock units that miners probably just wanted to get rid of. And we're doing we did some financing, so it's a purchase to release, which you would think is more expensive, but I guess it's the cheapest option. So really, we don't own it yet, but once the lease is up, we buy it, and then it's ours. So in theory, it's ours right now.
Yeah, we had the worst experience with lot stock. Well, in my opinion, we bought a lot stock this year. It was a 2018 C ordered for some contractor, full incandescent, like totally basic spec. It's like the ugliest thing ever.
Ooh.
But thank God we're going full on Bluebird this year. No more splitting the order for now.
Yeah, 10 and 11, probably because they're not faded. It's really why they don't. They stand out, but and they have crossing gates and they have a white roof.
Yeah, those 16s are looking pretty old now.
Yeah, the 16s out. I mean, you think about it. The first batch of 16s, which was 5, 32, and 33, we actually got them in 2014, Christmas of 14. It was a good Christmas, and so those are really 7 years old now. They're old. And then we got 6 and 7 the summer after, summer of 15. So, yeah, they're pretty old. But on paper, they're 16s, so.
Yeah, our 16s already got warranty repainted last year. though, showing their age. I mean, our CEs don't have warranty repaint, but the Bluebirds do.
Yeah, when we put ads on our buses, it voids the paint warranty. I just found that out the other day.
Really? I never knew that.
So our fleet has no warranty on the buses.
So y'all take. I mean, I guess you got money. You got money to fix them anyway now.
Yeah.
There's 11 for you.
That's a weird speed.
Wouldn't Myers give y'all a free bus at this point because you guys have been buying from them for so long?
You know, it surprises me they haven't. Yeah, as far as I know, we have never gotten a bus from anywhere else. I mean, the Michigan buses are a different story, but they were from Michigan. You know, it's not like we ordered the bus. It was just buses for sale. We needed buses, I guess. I don't know why we got them. It was before my time. Heck, we're talking old 10 and old 11, back when 10 and 11 were, you know, before what they are now.
I'll ever have a 34.
I've never seen, the highest number I've ever seen is 33 here. And that's the current 33. The oldest, highest number I've seen was 32. So 31 and 32 were Sister Carpenter 3800s.
Yeah, we're gonna be up to 269 this year. So that'll be interesting.
I hear that, like, do you guys just go up in numbers and you don't replace, right? Because that's what I've heard New York districts tend to do. Like North Syracuse, they do that.
Oh, we're just going up and up and up. Never had.
I think we just get to a certain point and we just start over again. Apparently, naming these things here, and you know what I just realized, Willie? We should probably get moving.
Indeed.
Is a minute after we were supposed to depart. You know what? They've been loading. But, what was I saying again? Our number system? I think. We just kind of pick them willy-nilly.
Yeah, some of the smaller districts over here, whenever they hit 99, they go back to 1. So that's kind of when you can see like a bus 99 and they'll have like a bus 12.
There it is.
99 to be older.
Number with no meaning.
Right. Yeah, here they kind of just go whatever. Our mechanic was the one who decides it, and he was going to make them. He was going to make 10 and 11, 8 and 10. But the two drivers that were going to get them was 27 and 31. And 27, she doesn't care what it is, but 31, she has this thing where odd numbers are her lucky numbers, and so she won't drive a bus that's an even number. At least, I mean, obviously, like, as a route bus. I mean, she has, 24s or something, she'll drive it. But, like, she won't take an even number of bus as her route bus. So Tim decided to make them 10 and 11 so that she got the odd number.
8 and 10 would have been ugly anyways, because they're basically identical. Just put them together.
Yeah, that's the other thing. It's nice that they're uniform. These were my top 3 theories for what the new buses were going to be. My first pick was 10 and 11. My second pick was 8 and 10. And my third pick was like 1 and 2 or something like that. 1, 2, or like 2 and 3 or something like that.
Whenever they get rid of 4 or 9, they should make whatever handy they get.
I think it's what we've always done, because I've seen our old 3800 shorties. They were shorty, high headroom 3800s. They were handicapped. And 2 and 3. And I mean, that explains it right there. There were 2 and 3. And then there was bus 4, which is the current 4. And then there was 5, which is the current 5. And then 9, I don't know where 9 came from, really. I mean, we know it came from Metzenbaum, but how the number came to be, maybe it was their 9. We don't know. But I have a feeling if we get a handy, it's going to be like 1-2 or something like that. That was the other thing that was being speculated, was we were going to get 2 full sizes and a handy, but the handy didn't happen.
Yeah, we actually have a handy bus with understorage, which is weird. We also had another one. So like they're loaded with just stuff on it.
Handy with I've never heard of that. With understorage?
Yeah, we have one now. We used to have 2 of them. Yeah, 246, 2017 edition with it. Then 189 and 04 3800 Bluebird with understorage in the handy. They're both on like 60 passenger gas. Post a picture of them when I get my stuff.
For a district that doesn't have a lot of money and is all C2s, you would think that we're a lot more boring than we really are. I think it makes the buses stand out even more. Their differences.
Whenever y'all make or get new buses, it must be way better than the district that gets them every year.
Yeah, our new buses here, they are very much welcome here. Like, everyone wants new buses, but you know, you only get them so often.
Yeah, you're seeing Cardinal. There's probably a driver that's been driving the same bus for like a decade.
Oh, there was, so they retired.
I mean, over here, the guy driving 219 is a 2011 vision. I think it's been on that road ever. So it'll be weird to see the difference. It's down to replaced.
I would say the one that has been driving the same bus the most was 31 before 11 came along. 11 replaced 31, so she's been here for a long time. And I don't know what she drove before. She drove 31. She drove something, though. I know that much. I don't know what she drove, though. But she's been on 31 for as long as I can remember. And then just this year, she got 11. So there's that. Other than that, I don't think anyone's really been on the same bus for a long time. Oh, that is weird. Handy door and understorage.
Yeah, 189 is so weird. It's got a yellow roof and the rest of it's badged were white roofs. And then it's got that weird handy door. Its sister 188, full size, doesn't have understorage, so I have no clue why the handy out of all understorage.
Yeah, that's weird.
Got retired for a full size bus, so it's more weird sometimes.
You don't say. Yeah, the driver of 4, she was on 4 for God knows how long, probably since she got here. But she's been on 9 for the past couple of years, so that throws that out the window. We're going this way anyway, Willie. I just don't realize it's fine. Driver of 5, she got 5 new in 2014, 15, so I guess it's not really that long, but she's been on that bus. She was on bus 9 before that, and then she was on, I think, bus 25 before that, so you can tell everyone's moved around. Driver of 6, she got 6 brand new in 2015. She's been on that since. Same with driver of 7. Driver of 6 used to drive 26. Driver of 7 used to drive 30. Obviously 10 and 11. I don't need to explain that. 27, she drove that. After I think she used to drive old 18 or something like that, which was a 3800. And then she got 27 back in the day. And then she was on that up until 10. 28, he only got hired in, I think, 2017 or 18. So he hasn't been here that long, but he's been on 28 his whole time here. 29, he got hired in 2018. So he hasn't been here that long. 30, she's been here since 2015, driving 30. She got 30 when 7 replaced 30. And then I explained 31, 32 I explained, and 33 she got it. She's been driving it since 2014. And 33, I was one of the first people to ride that bus. She got that brand new when I started 25. Yeah, Birdman's bus. Imagine if it was still 25. How would you feel, Connor?
That would be cool to get the other one out.
I know if we still had 25 running, Paul would be on it. He loved that thing. But we retired it, so big sad.
Yeah, something about my driver which is kind of weird. He's been working here for probably, I think, 50 years or so. He's got 3 different buses in this decade. They're like the 2010s. He went 216 from when it was brand new. Then he got 235 when that was brand new. Then he got 237. Then keep in mind, 216 is like 2010. 35 is a 15. 57 is 20. So I think if you work long, you'll just be like, hey, give me a new bus. They give it to you.
Yes. Here it's not like that. It's seniority based.
Well, I mean, my driver's been working here for 50 years, so it's probably...
Well, I guess in a way it's seniority, yeah.
Then you see the new drivers, they get whatever they get, I guess. They usually get like the middle-aged buses.
Driver 31 here, well, current, like now she drives 31. She only got 31 this January, so it's new to her. Before that, she drove 24 and 25. She killed 25, and then she got 24 until January. And before that, she was a sub-driver for Kenson, which is another district in our county. And there, being a sub-driver, she had a brand new T3. So, yeah, she was spoiled.
Nice.
But then she came here and she was complaining. She was supposed to drive 26. And there were fumes or something like that made her sick, or just excuses to get her off the bus. And so Tim decided, you know what? Here, take 25. Since you don't want to drive the C2, just take this whole thing. That's what you get. And she was on that until, well, she killed it. So now she's on 31, and I guess she's happy, kind of.
Well, she went to a district with good buses to the ghetto, I guess, of your county.
Yeah. She wanted 32 for her bus, and the mechanic said no. She really, really wanted it, and he said, nope, you're not getting it.
So I'm guessing all the higher-up guys are Thomas guys. That's probably why they haven't gotten anything different.
Our transportation director, I guess she really could care less what we get. She's not really, I mean, she's in charge of it, but not really. Our treasurer and our board really decide on, what to get. But the mechanic has a say, yeah. And all our mechanics, I mean, back then they were international guys. That's why we got the 3800s with the DTs.
Yeah, from what I heard, our mechanic is a Bluebird guy and the transportation director. So that's why we split it.
Yeah, here they were international, and then after a long time they started getting F-65s, I guess, to try them out, and then they liked them for some reason. I don't know why you would like a Mercedes besides the sound. So, so then we started getting Mercedes, and then we changed mechanics in 2018 as well. So, and Tim's been with us since, and I can't tell quite what he is, if he's an international. Yeah, I know he's not a Bluebird guy. He definitely is not. I'm not sure if he's an international or a Thomas guy, but he seems to like the Thomases. So
we buy EFXs now. I think that's going to be forever.
Oh, Justin in my stream chat just answered something for me. So, Sandy, who is the driver who now drives 11, he said that before all this, she was in 16, which was a Thomas 3800, and then 21, which was a Thomas 3800, and then the 31, which is the C2 that still runs now, and then now she's in 11. So I guess there's her bus line.
Alright, so I'm done going back and forth to Headwaters.
If you guys are done with your trip, then yeah, me and Willie have one more trip. We gotta go out and then come back. It doesn't help that we were talking and then I didn't even realize the time, so we're running late, but that's on me. Take full blame.
I've been multitasking.
And then I saw someone on my stream chat, I was like, you know RTO? Wow. Well, I would do RTO normally, but it's our last field trip. You know, why not talk and have some fun?
Yeah, we don't have too many people on, too.
Yeah, we're enjoying talking about buses.
So what's the plan for next year?
I don't know yet.
Alright.
I do know that the current full-time drivers right now, I'm not going to do what we did last time with Cardinal. This time around, and basically anyone who wants to stay can stay. Anyone who wants to retire, they can become a guest. And then full-time drivers, they get the option to either keep their route and bus or, you know, give it up to put whatever they want to do. And then whatever's open, subs will get. And then next year, I'm hoping to have our map done by then. I'm hoping, but I'm giving this map. I'm giving this map a huge refresh. So I'm reworking the entire map. So it's a big project. I hope I can have it done in time, and we'll be on that. And I don't think anything's going to change bus wise. We're not getting anything new. We're not retiring anything. And honestly, I don't think much is going to change. So.
Then for subs, we can still stay, right?
Yeah, everyone can stay where they want if they want, or
right.
You know,
Yeah.
if there's a full-time route that comes up, subs can choose they can choose that if they want. I'm not gonna force anybody anywhere.
I'm planning on staying because this sub thing's pretty flexible with my schedule and stuff.
We try to be. Someone was asking me if we were gonna go to Monday through Thursday next year. And I've thought about that. It was something I wanted to do for a long time, but it'd be nice to do because you have every single day, and so it's like an actual week. But
I'd never show up for that.
That is a lot of driving, and it's also during the week, which I don't think anyone wants to do that anymore. So I'm keeping Cardinal same times that we're doing this year. Nothing's changing.
Yeah, I got sports and stuff all week, pretty much the whole year. So I'd never show up if you did that.
The thing is with because I'm a marching man, all our stuff is on the weekends. So I was able to be here every single day this year because of COVID. But next year, I'm not going to be here as much. I'll still be around. Like, I'm not going anywhere. But football season, like if we have anything on Fridays, I probably won't be there. And probably quite a few Saturdays during football season. Once the season wraps up, I'll be here every single day. Like, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm starting high school football next year. So I got football and I got swimming, then I got track. So I'll be busy the whole year pretty much.
Toxic Killer on the beat.